Hi, it's Lori the Armchair Chef. This is a shopping haul. This is stuff I ordered on purpose. It's from Amazon. All right. Well, yeah, you don't want to leave anything in your cart because you might actually buy it because Alexa will buy things for you if you ask her to. That's why I changed the name to a different one of her names because people online use that name most of the time. So I changed it to something else because I don't want her activated because they're talking about something. So, yeah, she doesn't discern my voice. So, okay, let's get this box open because it looks like I'm interfering with somebody's evening or something. What? You want to sit? You want burp? What do you want? I don't know. Mommy's busy, honey. I got to show these people what I bought because some of this is really interesting. You're going to want to see it. So, let's see what's in this one. I bought dog food because it was a good deal. I always go and buy the dog food when it's a good deal. I go through my buy again list, and there's some dog food that I've already bought, and when it goes in a good deal, if I can get it down to 50 cents a unit, I'll usually buy it because if it's a small one like this, they each get one. But I bought full-size cans of some Science Diet on Prime Day. Each case was $16, which was half price. That was an awesome deal because each can lasts a whole day for both of them. I feed them both one day on one can, a full-size can. So, and that's really good stuff. Their bodies like that. So this is the little Caesar. They like the Caesar. If you get any of this, it doesn't smell like dog food. It smells like real food, which is kind of scary that people probably eat it because it smells like real food. So let's see, I got that. And was anything else in this box? Because I have a whole bunch of stuff coming. And nope, that's all that was in this box. Okay, let me put this one away, and I'll show you the other thing that I got in here. And it's for YouTubing, creating. Because I see all these people doing these overhead video cameras. They're doing that. I was watching some people do it today. Mama G does it. What does she do with hers? I know she has her thing on a table that wiggles, but she was doing an overhead thing today. I was kind of wondering what she was using. Oh, shoot. And, thought just occurred to me, what is she using to do that? Because these tripods we have, most of the time they have all these little ways to bend them and do things to them. But I happened on the Black Friday deal. Oh, does this have the price on it? Oh, it does. This was $8. So I thought I'd get it. It swivels. The post is here to go onto your tripod, whether it's a tabletop or a stand, and then it'll go like this. And you can do an overhead. So anything that you can get screwed into this can go. You can attach it. So if you find out what the thread size is on this, and you put that into something else, say a board, piece of wood, anything, a double-sided one, you could screw into something else. You could put this anywhere because you could just attach this to that, and then you could. I learned all these things from my husband. He had ways to do things you would not imagine. So I'm like, okay. That's, I think, one reason I when I look at something, I see all the possibilities, and it's just overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, this will go swivel like this. Was $8. So I'll put the link to this in there because people might like this. It does open up, and it's supposed to be able to fit a tablet or anything, because what I heard, it does screw. What I heard is some of the ones that go overhead are kind of, the phones are heavy or the camera's heavy unless you spend a lot of money, and you know, I'm not going to spend, I've mentioned before, I'm not spending a lot of money on it. I do have a tablet, but this, I don't use my tablet for anything. I might try it sometime and see. I have a Kindle and then a Samsung tablet. I guess it's a Samsung 8. An 8 or 10? I think it's an 8. I traded it in and got an 8. So, yeah. I have that rack, and I am going to try doing some sort of a... Put this down before I totally break everything. I'm going to try to do some sort of a tutorial or something. A demonstration of something. I'm going to practice just to see if it's going to work doing the way that I want to do it. Or if it's going to be easier just to use one thing instead of having a whole box up there. Because you got to get your light in somehow too, without a lot of shadows. So that could be the other problem that I have not addressed yet. So, okay, let me get to the other box. There's another one here. Yeah, I need a bigger couch. I have some places over here where I keep all my electronics and things that I use, so I can find it again when I'm looking for it. So I have stuff down here. If I'm looking for wires or cables or anything that has to go with the stuff I'm using, they're down here. Okay, now this is going to be fun. I think with this shopping haul, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do my, the little Hobby Lobby that I stopped at the other day and picked up a few things. So, let me see. I went out to the doctor, and she's out in the area where if I can go to a Hobby Lobby and so all my stores that I like to go to. And, so... I have, because of the apartment and everything where I'm at, they put in a new patio door and everything, and I don't have no electrical outlets outside or anything, so everything I put outside is solar. Well, the stuff's been out there a few years now, and the batteries are starting to die, and the stuff's not working. So when I last winter, the beginning of summer, I went out there and redid everything, and I replaced the batteries, and the stuff's starting to die again. They're rechargeable batteries, so they shouldn't die all that soon, but it is get cold outside. So I'm going to go out and redo the patio, take everything down, and so what I decided to do is get new lights. And I went online, and I found some. This was part of the Black Friday sale. These are... Oh, it doesn't have a picture, but these are blue meteor lights. They're LEDs, and they're supposed to be solar powered. And I'm not too sure because it has a CE. Yeah, it's not. I thought it was. Dang. It said has CE on it, which means it's electric, certified electric or something. It was supposed to be solar. Okay, well, I guess I can use them inside. But these are blue. And what oh, it is solar. Oh my gosh. I was wrong. It didn't look like it. These are tubes, and the lights shoot down like it's a meteor, and they end up being blue. So I thought, okay, that would be cool. And these weren't that expensive. Where's my little paper? These ended up being like $12. These were $12 for solar lights. That's like unheard of. So I will have that set up outside in the patio. And along with that, I got another one because that wasn't as long enough. That was like, how long that was. I think it was, it's long enough to where I can wrap one around from one side and one around from the other side, because it's only like 16 feet around my patio, because it's 8 across and then maybe 6, 12, 20, maybe 20 feet around. So these were $10 because there was a coupon for 50% off. These aren't the blue ones though. These ended up being the white ones, and there's 8 tubes. So that's 16 tubes. And if I can get 16 tubes around, that'd be plenty. And it's the same thing. Only this one has a remote, a little fancier, and they're going to be yellow. And it has a remote. So, the problem with getting some of the stuff is the batteries are already dead inside the solar unit when you get them. So I have purchased solar rechargeable lights from Amazon. And so what you can do with most of these is open them up. Except this one, I don't know, look how big that one is. These probably are going to work for sure. But yeah, you can, sometimes most of them you unscrew it. See, it's got the screws, and you can open it up and you can put new batteries, rechargeable batteries in it. So I've done that before already. So this is going to be fun. And I'm going to have that. I'll have those on my patio to replace all the stuff that's out there now. I'm going to take it down. And then, because it's really, really hard to put screws in or nails because it's like that composite decking stuff, I got sticky cable clips. I'm going to use the cable clips. Now, when they come around and redo all the patios, I'll just have to take the lights out, and then they can do whatever they want with the rest of it, because the clip will be on it, and I'm going to have more clips. I'll just put it back up when they're done. So I don't have to worry about unscrewing anything. The clips pop right out of these. I mean, the wires pop right out, and it just sticks. Now, supposedly sticks permanently, but I don't really care, because it's outside and it's an apartment. So, now the other thing I got was somebody came around the apartment complex. Remember I told you they smashed up my mirror? Well, it's going to cost $170 to buy a new mirror, and then somebody has to put it in. So what I did was I bought the glass, the mirror part, for now, because at night I can't see through a cracked mirror behind me when I need to. So this, what I will do is take off whatever that broken stuff is, make sure the mirror is reinforced until I can get another mirror. My son said he'll put it on, but you know, kids don't always find time for their mothers. So, especially when they have a busy job. In the winter, his job gets real busy. He's a tow truck driver, so there's so many crashes. People sliding off roads, sliding into each other, drunk driving. People, oh my gosh. It's crazy here. You think it's crazy other places? I thought it was crazy in LA. But I think it's just because this is such a small community based on considering where I'm from. It just seems like people are just running into pedestrians all the time. Some guy in a wheelchair got ran over. People are jumping the curbs and hitting people. And I'm like, really? Your car left the road right at the same minute those people were standing there. What are the odds of that? Come on. And how many times does that happen when we don't even hear about it? Because they didn't hit anybody. Does it ever happen? I don't know. But that's just crazy. It's like crazy karma or crazy coincidence or something. It's just nuts. So anyway, I have this, and I'm going to take the broken mirror off and put this on, so at least I can see out of it, and then make sure it's secured, because the tape I'm using is my packing tape, which is very strong, but it is starting to get cold and weaken up a little bit. So that is another thing I got. A do-it-yourself project. Now, this one. This is interesting. Have any of you ever done one of those new foot peels that they've been talking about? I watched a YouTube channel, and she, okay, come here. You want to sit? Come sit here. Okay. She followed her journey with the foot peel mask. And day 1, day 2, day 3, you know, until it started working, and then she was showing it. And so she got to day 4, and then it started peeling. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. So I got a couple. The ones I got, let me see if this is the one. Yes, I believe this is, no, this is not the one I got. The one I got was the lavender. And I did try it the first time, the lavender, and the smell was so bad I couldn't stand it. So I'm like, I can't get the lavender again because the smells really, really bad. So it was sitting here. You have to sit here for like an hour, and I have a lot of allergies, and the smell of the lavender was really bad. So what I did was, but I did it, and sure enough, on the 4th day, my foot shredded like a reptile. It was awesome. Like, oh, wow, that is so neat. All that dead stuff coming. Because I haven't been able to get a pedicure for quite a while. I haven't gone and gotten one. So, that was really neat. And I said, oh, wow. So I thought I'll wait a little while, do it again, and I'll record it for you guys. Wouldn't you love to see my feet peeling? I thought, well, it's, you know, how you get a sunburn or something and you peel it, or you get... Actually, exactly what it was like putting glue on your hands when you're in school and then peeling it off. That's exactly what it was like. Didn't hurt because it was already separated. Well, okay, I did it again. I tried it again. And I took some pictures. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. And it's a week. Nothing's happening. And it's like 2 weeks. And I'm like, what? Nothing's happening. And I had waited a while. And so I'm like, I get out of the shower and it's like starting to work. I'm like, okay. So what I'm discovering is it's already kind of killed the outer skin, but you have to somehow loosen it. So you probably need to soak your feet in water. Why it worked so good last time? Because it was summer and my feet were sweating in my shoes. So all that moisture was helping that skin loosen. That's what happened. So this time it was winter. My feet weren't sweating so much while I was working. And, but every time I got out of the shower, there was a little bit of puffy, loose skin. So, okay, that's what happened. So, if you guys want to try this, it really works. It doesn't hurt, but it's so cool because you put your feet in it. There's a little bag in here, a little baggie. It uses 2 acids. They're not, they probably can be toxic. You don't want to get it on anything. You want to keep it inside here. You want to wash your hands. This one I got the aloe vera and the rose. Basically, these are the same thing, just a different scent. The acid they use is, I believe it's glycolic acid, and the other one is, this one has mandelic acid. Lactic acid. Glycolic acid and lactic acid were the 2 that most of them had, because I did some research first before I decided to which ones I wanted to buy again, because I didn't think the second one was working, because I thought maybe it was cheap. I got it at Dollar Tree or something. But no, apparently it's just you got to get some moisture on your feet to help loosen that outer layer of skin. So yeah, you guys got to try this. It's very cool. So what I did was very carefully, I sat here for like an hour, very carefully got up and walked penguin to the bathroom, put my feet in the tub, took the little booties off, threw them away, and washed my feet off. That's what they suggest you do. And then, you know, just wait. Very cool. I had, I was taking some pictures, and I have a few, but nothing that really worked. Nothing peeled. So anyway, you guys can try it because it's very neat. You know, it just if you want to look for some, just foot peel mask. As long as it has like the salicylic acid, glycolic acid, or lactic acid, it's going to dissolve and kill that outer layer of skin, and then make sure there's moisture on it, and it'll loosen up and come off. Now, this last time, I did get a little heavy-handed peeling, and I did go down too deep because it didn't have the moisture on it. I got to remember to do that. So, yeah, make sure you don't pull too much if it's not lifting. Make sure it's only lifting. So, okay. Well, that is my shopping haul for the week. No, it's not. I wanted to do my Hobby Lobby. Okay, this is getting kind of long, but I can do Hobby Lobby. Everybody loves Hobby Lobby, and I didn't buy that much. So let me put that over there. And, oh, dog. Okay, put that over there. And that can go in there. Okay. Now I'm ready. Okay, and I have a dog. Not happy about that. Okay, anyway. So I went to Hobby Lobby. And of course I go to the yarn section as always, look for some yarn. Didn't have any. But they had remnants. And I thought, was looking through the remnants. And they had some of these. These, this is not so much fleece, but it's like bathrobe. It's almost like a bathrobe. It's not the sweatshirt fleece. So I thought, well, I started thinking 36 inches by whatever it is, what, 4 feet, 3 by 4, whatever. That could be the backing for a blanket, couldn't it? Could back an Afghan with something like this. So, or cut it up, use it as a backing on a pillow. So I thought, you know what? It's worth it. I only paid $6.50 for this. So let's get that. It's a black one. And then there was another one. This isn't bathrobe material. Oh my gosh. This is fur. This is a real soft. It's kind of like, I guess, a polyester faux fur, but it's not a pom-pom fur. But it could probably be a pom-pom. I would have to look. It'd be like a little short-haired pom-pom, maybe. What does that smell like? You like that? This was 34 inches long, probably what? 48 inches wide too, unless these are wider. This was $9.60. And it's same thing. Could be a backing. I could do just half of the pillow in half the time and put a backing on it. And you can just do that with the yarn needle. I've sewed a lot of things by hand. And I don't have an aversion to it because I have a sewing machine that I don't really know how to use. I've never taken it out of the box. Ooh, but it's not a big one. I used to sew. I mean, I have sewn. I sewed myself a whole outfit in junior high. You sure as heck don't want to see that. Thank God there were no cameras back then. It was horrid. And my mother let me wear it. Bless her heart. I had no taste. She let me do a lot of things she shouldn't have. So, okay, that one. And then I found another one. They had a third one. Now, this is like a textured fur. It looks like a curly coat. And this is, see, the width on these things, I think they're almost all the same. It's like 58 inches. That's like, what, 5 times 12 is 60. This is almost 5 feet wide. And this one's 28 inches long. So 14-inch pillow could make a lot of backings for a lot of 14-inch pillows. Or for, I don't know. I overwhelm myself when I come up with these ideas because it could do so many things and then it'll sit there and I won't do nothing. That's the problem. Okay. Then I went around looking for clearances. And they didn't have a lot of stuff on clearance that I was interested in. They had like decals, you know, transfer things like you would put on glass. And I wasn't interested in those, but they had the crafting books. So I got 3 of the crafting books. This one, Learn to Crochet in Just One Day. I'm thinking something like that might help me read patterns. I really need to do it, and this has got to be really easy. So if you start with a really easy one and you already know some how to crochet to read the pattern, what's the matter? Are you okay? If you already know how to crochet, then you know what you're looking at. You would know what the pattern says. So I don't need the how to crochet. I just need the pattern. Having it do the pattern for me, because it has the stitches. Don't need the stitches. I'm just like looking to read the pattern, to interpret it. So yeah, here's the easy ones. They're not in color though, but this one's a vest. This looks like a fillet. Oh, here's the color ones. That looks like a which way fillet vest. See, that's nothing I would probably want to make. Now the Afghan, yeah, probably do something like that. And then there's your granny squares. Everybody's got to do the first. One of the best things to do when you're little, you're learning, is do the granny square, except you have all those ends to tie in, and I think that's what makes people hate it. And then this would be increases and decreases. So yeah, not bad. I do love that. I love a chevron. I really, really do. So the second one is also beginner friendly. This one's really big, has a lot of stuff in it. It's beginner level. Regular 12, it was $3. This definitely is beginner friendly. The hats, what I like is a Cliff Notes of how to do the hats, the increases and the decreases. So that's something that I might be able to get out of this. I could just like rip a page out and I have a printer, I can copy it. The basic instruction for doing the increases, because I just saw Lisa do a whole bunch of hats. She said they're easy, but I don't do circle hats very easy. I have trouble with increases and things. So I think what I need is shorthand notes like I did with my Divine hat, to remember when to do my increases and decreases, or my increases, which is what you do. So yeah, some of this, where's the one with the, there was a hat in here. Where did that hat go? Oh, this is nice. Look at this. It's a hat with a scarf. It's exactly what I've been wanting to make. But look, it's got the pointy thing in the back because it wasn't done in the round. It was sewn together. That's interesting. You just make a flat piece and then you sew it together in the back and make a hat. So that looks good to me. But this is the hat I was talking about, the round one, to do the increases and stuff like that. That's where I get into trouble. Okay. Oh, and the last one was gnomes, which I did not get for me because I don't do that kind of stuff. I will be giving that away, probably in a giveaway, to somebody, because this is got witches and bunnies, and these are gnomes for all seasons. Valentine's and Christmas. Oh, this is cute. Let's see. Is this the Christmas gnome? Little Christmas gnome. Very cute. A lot of you people do gnomes already. What do you want, Cujo? Are you hungry? Okay, well, I'm almost done. Okay, shush, shush, shush. There's the witch. There's a little pumpkin gnome. So, okay, one more thing and I will go because he's not going to stop. Okay, hang on. I bought at Hobby Lobby, these were, all their Christmas stuff is what, 65%? So, I mean, everything's been marked down. Somebody said everybody's marked their stuff up so much that now when they mark it down, it's not even a sale, it's their original price. Yeah, they're right about that. So these were 50% off. The lights, I think, were 50 or 25. Might have been 25. But what these are, LED They're the shortest ones I could get. They're battery powered. They go on and off by themselves. They have a timer. And how long were they? 5 feet. So my plan was to crochet around the cord because it's LED. It's not going to get hot. And it'll go on and off by itself with 2 AA batteries. So the batteries will last longer. I won't have to worry about turning them on and off. And you just put them and wrap them around something. And then that'll be something that I made, and I can keep that. And it doesn't take up a lot of room because I'm really downsizing this year. So if I get around to doing this, it's only 5 feet. How long can it take, right? Yeah, I know. Don't answer that. Okay, that's it. I got to feed the little man because they are bugging the heck out of me. You guys want to eat? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Don't. He fell off one day when he was doing that. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. And I will be back wearing the same thing, showing you some more stuff. Okay. Bye.